Youth Villages was created to give the most vulnerable kids with serious emotional and behavioral problems the best chance at long-term success. We've built a continuum of programs designed to help children in the least restrictive, most effective setting, usually in their own homes. We believe that building strong families is the answer. Our counselors are a force for families, providing evidentiary family restoration for kids and parents alike. We have one goal in mind: to ensure each child has a functioning family and a safe, permanent home, because stronger families mean safer neighborhoods and better communities for everyone. Today in America, more than 600,000 kids are being raised by the state. Youth Villages believes more than half could live at home safely with their families. This would save tens of millions of dollars and save children and parents untold misery and trauma if the right help were provided. Our track record proves we can keep the hardest to serve kids at home, where they have the best chance of success. We have momentum, but we need your help. We hope you'll join us in our efforts to transform how America helps our most vulnerable children and become a force for families. In our country, billions of dollars are wasted on unproven, unsustainable efforts with little evidence of lasting impact. Youth Villages offers a better approach with our evidentiary family restoration, and the results are remarkable. Our long-term success rate of 80% is nearly twice the national average compared to traditional services, and we operate at one-third the cost. By collecting data and measuring outcomes, we're able to quantify effectiveness precisely, something most programs don't do. We're challenging the status quo using innovative partnerships to prove what works and inspire others to do what works. Intensity, accountability, and laser-like focus on kids' long-term outcomes all make Youth Villages effective. We help the kids with the most vulnerable problems and the biggest challenges. Traditional caseloads are 25 or more kids, but Youth Villages counselors have caseloads of only 4 to 6 kids. Our counselors have one job: do whatever it takes to create a functioning family, and they're on call 24/7. We provide the best training, support, and supervision. We're constantly following up with our children, researching our programs, looking for better ways to help families. We're strength-oriented, data-driven, and absolutely accountable. Since 1994, we've followed up with every child who completes a Youth Villages program at 6, 12, and 24 months, longer than almost any other organization. We ask simple questions. Is the child living at home with family in the community? Are they doing well in school? And have they had legal trouble? We have one of the country's largest databases on how to help children with serious, even severe, emotional and behavioral problems. 2 years after completing our program, more than 80% are still living successfully at home. We're twice as successful as traditional programs at one-third the cost. We know what works. Our challenge is to move children's systems in the United States away from the status quo. Although our name is Youth Villages, most of our work is with families in their homes. Youth Villages was formed with the merger of 2 residential campuses in 1986, but we provide a continuum of services. Our largest program is intensive in-home services. Our data have shown over the years that the only way to help a troubled child is to strengthen the family around the child. When that's not possible, we find a new family through adoption. We've helped nearly 75,000 children and families in more than 25 years, and we've developed a way to give the most vulnerable children their best chance at long-term success: evidentiary family restoration. It involves working intensely with families in the home and community and providing measurable outcomes and unsurpassed accountability to families and funders. Along the way, we've been recognized by national media, studied by Harvard Business School, and also recognized by the White House. But the accomplishment we really care about is helping children to live at home, be successful at school, and go on to be productive and responsible adults in their communities. For decades, good people thought the best way to help troubled children was taking them out of their troubled homes. That's the status quo: foster homes, group homes, and residential institutions. But we learned that doesn't work for kids or communities long term. We've proven our evidentiary family restoration approach works. We're one of the country's leading advocates for doing what works, using research and evidence-based programs. Even so, there are still more than 400,000 children growing up in foster care. We believe with the right services, most could be helped at home with their family. We use donations to offer more effective help to children and families. Our transition program that gives former foster children a good start toward independent adulthood relies on donations. We've helped more than 5,000 youth and have the country's premier program for this very vulnerable group. We're nearing the end of a study of Tennessee's program, which we're confident will dramatically influence what the country does for these young people. Additional resources will also help us reach goals in our growth plan, allowing us to serve thousands more children who need our help. Youth who age out of foster care at 18 have horrible outcomes. They often end up in jail, homeless, and jobless. About 30,000 young people age out of state custody annually, and we believe helping all of them is an attainable goal. Our transition program has great results with the most vulnerable young people, helping more than 80% live at home or independently and stay in school, graduate, or maintain employment. 77% stay crime-free as well. Our dream is that our comprehensive services for former foster children will be available to every aging out child in the states we serve.